Friends, and welcome back to another day of Shaving with Rich. Today's shave is brought to you by Fine Snakebite, and I do have the matching aftershave, but I'm choosing to use my own Mongoose. I was going to use the Omega Boar again to see if by cleaning it I cleared up my lathering problems, but I did a test lather with it and it fell flat again, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong with this. So in its place I'm using a Sorrentino. I call this one R2D2 for only reason it kind of looks like an R2D2 with a Badger bristles, and it was able to create a really wonderful, nice, thick and beautiful lather. So I'm looking forward to some menthol-y goodness, and perhaps a little bit more because I did put a little drop of the secret potion in there, so we'll just see how that works. There's one drop because I don't want to have an overdose of coldness yet in my experiments with chemicals and whatnot. Don't want to have a chemically induced frostbite. We will be continuing to use the Gillette Silver Blue in the GameChanger. I look forward to seeing how long we can make this run go. Now, I shave every other day, so it's a little bit easier for me to do a month of shaves with a single blade, unlike you guys with your manly man beards who have to shave every day, or some guys who do it twice a day and are thinking about doing it 3 times a day. Kudos to you guys. Every other day. I kind of wish I could shave more, but if I did, then I'd just be scraping smooth face and probably irritate myself. So it's better for me just to do it every other day. I did it every day when I had an electric razor, but that was only because I was just kind of running the hedge shears across the top, and that didn't really count, I don't think, as shaving. I was more trimming. So here we go. Congratulations to you guys who did the winners of the 6-man Aqua Velva Piff. Finished it up in the doctor's office, reading the final tally on the little screen. Not an excuse. There was probably people either in the pipe or I hadn't refreshed, because you can never know what kind of lag or what I didn't get in the there. So I made the call. Who finished at the time I was there, which is kind of a random, and declared the winners. Next time I'll probably be a little bit more based and try not to be in the remote location when I try to finish up a piff. At any rate, I think for a first try that was a pretty good game. I think you guys had a good time with it. Got all the bottles wrapped up. I just got to get all the addresses on them and off they'll go. And they'll go out to the winners or their designates as soon as I get all the addresses and the labels printed. So, you guys who haven't got your addresses to me, and a couple of you guys I already know your addresses, but it doesn't hurt to ship it to me just in case you might have moved or I got it written down wrong. I'm old, but I'm brain damaged, so I make mistakes. get an Aqua Velva out to you. I'm growing to like this GameChanger more and more as I use it. It's a fine razor. It does a pretty good job. 8-4 gap isn't too aggressive as far as I'm concerned. Although I was able to get a hold of a fellow there at an Italian barber, and where they don't have the .64 heads in stock anymore. So you might have one laying in a toolbox somewhere. He's gonna see it shipped to me. When I see it's on its way, it'll be interesting to see how that stacks up, or how it feels different from one to the other. My only reckoning is might be just a little bit less blade feel. Then a little bit wider 8-4. Aside from that, I don't expect it to be a whole lot different. But it's cool to have the whole system, you know, like having all the plates. If they come out with a wider blade gap, I don't know if I'll get the more aggressive one though. Because, well, I don't need a more aggressive plate. Hey guys, you need a combine to mow your grass, or mow your lawn, or mow your face. Well, wider gap might be a good thing. My father-in-law, he had to shave when he got home from work. Had more hair on his back than I got on my head. That might be a little too much information. He was a hair-making guy. That boar brush quitting its lathering ways has got me kind of flummoxed. I don't really know what to think of that. It's been so good. I wonder if it's not. I'll do some more experiments with it. Clean it again. There is a little bit of vinegar in my squirt bottle. I'll try it maybe again later with water, just straight water, and see what it does. And fine soaps are pretty good for lathering anyway, so we'll see how that does. Pretty good shape, but I got my corners here that I need to touch up a little bit. Fine soaps aren't the bee's knees for residual. There's still plenty there for a little bit of buffing and whatnot. And then the cleans up real good. I think that's from the vinegar. I didn't feel anything different with WS-23, but that was only one drop. And I don't know what the recommended dose is, because this came in the mail yesterday. I got one bottle of that, this tiny little thing. I got a tiny bottle of Culotta, and then I got a bottle of WS-23 powder. And I don't know why I got that, but we'll see what that does. I'll probably get information on what to do with it from the Meisters. I'm going to clean up real quick, and I'll be back with you in a second. We got us all cleaned up here. Today's shave was brought with this my fine snake bite and my Mongoose Aftershave. We used the Sorrentino R2D2. It looks like a Simpsons now that I know a little more about brushes. We used the GameChanger 8.4 with the Gillette Silver Blue. It's on its 7th use. We did a quick cleanup with the Thayer's Medicated with Aloe. Make sure that I'm stay pretty. We're going to follow it up with a generous splash of Aqua Velva Ice Sport. Some of you guys are going to be enjoying soon. Refreshing. More shaves like this. And thank you for coming to visit me, by the way. There's plenty of shaves available on shavingcadre.com and on YouTube with all the other brothers. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye now.